Congressman, you were able to sit through this and listen to it with us. Elon Musk says he is showing his work and we should trust him. Do you?
No. Look, there's a way to trust. Bring it down to the Capitol. Let's have hearings on it. Show us. We have oversight responsibility. That's the job of Congress. There's separate branches of government. That's what democracy is about. Not just the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Bring it down. I have requested of the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, bring individuals down from the government. Bring Elon Musk or anybody from Doge there. Let's see and let's talk about what's taking place. Let's have them answer questions and present facts or evidence and show us. I think that's the way to do this. When Biden was the president, then Chair McCall, he constantly subpoenaed the State Department, USAID, and people came down and they testified before us, and all of the members of the Congress were able to utilize and do their oversight responsibilities. What is happening now, it's like you have a king and you have his person, and they're telling the people this is what the deal is.
Their argument, Congressman, is that this is what the American people voted for, that Elon Musk, I mean, he was, and I could attest to this, he was a key surrogate for Donald Trump. They were out on the campaign trail saying, we want to move fast and break things, basically. We want to come in and fundamentally change how government works. Why shouldn't they be doing that?
Well, look, what they should be doing, if you're talking about what he campaigned for, was that food prices would go down, that gas prices would go down, that the inflation rate would go down.
You don't buy Elon Musk's argument that by getting the deficit down, you can get the inflation down?
No, because look what they're doing also. At the same time, he's talking about taking over Gaza, taking over Greenland, taking over Panama. All that has to be paid for.
Right.
There's been no mention with the deferral payments that he want to give individuals, where that money's going to come from. And the proof or the facts of the matter is, under the first Trump administration, when you look at the deficit, it grew greater than any other president ever. So there's no track record by this president, when he was the former president, that he knows anything about deficit reduction. In fact, what the evidence, if you want to see what that really shows, is everything that he's talked about benefits those top oligarchs that were at the inauguration. They, in these tax cuts that he wants to create, not to bring down the deficit, but to make sure that the oligarchs, like Elon Musk, makes more money. The average African-American, they get nothing out of this deal.
When you hear Elon Musk say, we're going to make mistakes, we want to be called out on it, we want to try to fix it, does that give you any optimism for things like so many of these programs that USAID have run that have been canceled might be able to be restored, that some of the damage that has been done over the last 2 weeks could be reversed?
We have food in ports right now, wasting, that should be giving to folks. Millions of dollars lost. I get emails on a regular basis. One just yesterday. He's stuck in Lebanon, told that he can't do nothing. All of the work has shut down. His kids and families in Kenya because he's at a sold spot. Nothing is happening there. 93 missions have been shut down around the world. 93. Nothing is there. No one is there. So individuals who are Americans and who have worked for us are at bay. They don't know what's happening. You know what it does? It hurts our national security. China and Russia are chopping at the bit. They're waiting to get in there where we leave out, because these individuals now will have nowhere to go. So if you're going to investigate this, you don't shut down 93 missions. You don't forget about national security, which is at stake here when we abandon these missions.